Awesome. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out at such short notice. Um, we would like to start the event with a couple of logistics items so that way everyone is safe at the vigil. Okay, so louder. Okay. Safety measures. Please continue to be 6 feet apart and wear your masks. In terms of restrooms, please head towards that direction and a volunteer will be able to help you, direct you there. In terms of the candles, they are handing it out to you. Please don't turn it on until I have given you the signal. And your cell phone, please put it on silence right now if you have not put it on silent. Thank you. All right, it took a really large group of people and organizations to bring an event like this together so quickly. I want to take a moment to thank our volunteers. Where are volunteers? Where are you at? Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to recognize our prominent guests who will not be speaking tonight, but they are here in solidarity with us, so really happy that they are here. Hazel Irby, former councilwoman, and her current role is County Executive Office. Shalona Webb, District 4 Councilwoman. Charlie Dooley, former Council Executive. Young Park, President of Korean American Association. Thank you so much. I was going to lose my voice. Representative Mike Pearson and his wife, Theda Pearson. Senator Scott Sifton. And thank you the following organizations for being a part of this event. The Chinese Service Center in St. Louis, the Chinese Education and Cultural Center in St. Louis, OCA St. Louis Chapter, the Asian American Chamber of Commerce, St. Louis Vietnamese Community, International Institute, Asian American Civic Scholars of St. Louis, Gateway Korean Foundation, the Japanese Citizen League St. Louis Chapter, Korean American Association, Korean Language Institute, Immigrant Service Providers Network, Missouri Asian American Bar Association, the St. Louis Chinese American News and Yellow Pages, Public Affairs Office, FBI St. Louis Division, Missouri Asian American Youth. Thank you all for being here. Tonight, we come together as St. Louis Asian American community in mourning and in solidarity for the Atlanta victims. The hurt and devastation from the Atlanta shootings, in which 6 of the perished were Asian women. This devastation is deeply felt across the Asian American communities around the nation. I want to make sure we remember all of the victims' names. Soon Park, Hyun Grant, Soon Ja Kim, Young Yi, Xiao Chit Tan, Dao Yu Feng, Delana Ashley Yon, Paul Andre Michaels. Their death will not be in vain. They will forever be a symbol of the day that Asian American communities and allies come together to say, enough is enough. Hate crimes and attacks against our elderly citizens and our community's most vulnerable must stop. This vigil is the St. Louis Asian American community coming together to stand together and to join by our community members and allies in mourning and to reaffirm our joint commitment in protecting and advocating for those impacted by the hate and discrimination. With that, I will begin with our first speaker, Yimin Chu, the president of the Chinese Service Center in St. Louis.
Dear fellow Asian American of St. Louis, friends, thank you and welcome. My name is Yimin Zhu, president of Chinese Service Center in St. Louis. On behalf of the volunteers from the Chinese Education and Culture Center, the Chinese Service Center, I'd like to acknowledge all the hard work that all our partner organizations have put into to make this event possible. In these challenging times, when Asian community across U.S. struggle to make sense of these senseless acts of violence against our most vulnerable, more than ever, we need to stand together, united in our voice and action, and that's why we are here. St. Louis City and County have the largest Asian American population in Missouri. I myself came to St. Louis in 1987. My wife and I raised our 2 kids right here. I received my PhD from WashU, and in fact, all 4 of us went to WashU and have 6 WashU degrees. Think all of the tuitions. And we paid, we sent away. That is the story. So many Asian American families here. We work hard, invest in our children, we build our business, we volunteer at community events, yet we continue to struggle with fitting here. We continue to be seen and treated as perpetual foreigner. When the COVID-19 struck, our Chinese community, rallied together with other Asian community to fundraise for PPE and for supporting our St. Louis frontline workers. Many here donate to the campaign, deliver meals, and masks with us. We did not cause any trouble, but we want to be part of the solution. We reached over $300,000 with the campaign and donate hundreds of thousands of masks and meals. Imagine how dejected and frustrated we felt when we realized that our community was being blamed for the virus and our youth are being teased and even harassed in their school for being Asian. I have been active as a member of St. Louis Chinese community for decades. Today, feel like turning point of our Asian community. Let us make sure that 8 lives are not lost in mind. Let us affirm to each other that here in St. Louis, the Asian community will stand united in our fight against hate, discrimination, and violence. Unite we must be if we wanted to effect change. Thank you.